Hi there, it's Gabrielle Nicolay from SpeechKids, and today I wanted to talk to you about how travel interacts with speech and language. And it's not super obvious, and yet there are some things I've noticed over the years, and there are a couple of different things that can happen when families travel. So since it's that time of year, I figured we'd do some talking about it. So as you know, if you're the parent of a young child, when you travel, your routine is automatically disrupted. You're sleeping in a strange place, you're meeting strange people, even if they're very nice. You're spending time in unfamiliar places, right? There's lots of unfamiliarity. And so generally what can happen is kids go one of two ways, and obviously there's a huge range of what happens, but some kids will close in on themselves. And so when confronted with the novelty, when confronted with the change in routine, they will go internal. They'll watch, they'll listen, they'll look, they'll see sort of what's going on, but they may or may not show outward signs of wanting to sort of engage in all the novelty. They might be really stuck to you. They might have trouble sleeping and want to sleep with you. They might not want to interact with Aunt Susie or Nana or Pop, and that can be really hard, and we've talked about that in a previous video. And so those are some little guys who need some extra reassurance during a trip. And as a result, you may or may not see as much talking from them. So know as a parent that speech and language development is happening. Development is always happening. Everything's always changing. But during that trip, you may find that the little ones who are sensitive to changes in their environment, they may go internal for a little bit. The flip side of that is kids who are really ready for a lot of novelty, right? The ones who seek out the new experiences, who are just going, and if it's new, they want it. They want to taste it and smell it and pick it up and smash it and just really explore. And so travel for those guys is a perfect opportunity to just have at it, right? Because everything's new. And so in my experience, those guys are a little bit easier to travel with, although they may be harder to contain because they're so out there and they want everything that they see. And you might notice with those guys that there's a lot of new stuff coming up. And it's coming up fast, that those guys are learning a new word every day, that they have learned how to interact with Cousin Joey,